Good morning. It's Monday, December 7th. Stepped on the scale this morning, 139. Not amazing. I think we're having some girly issues and a couple too many snacks this weekend. But we're back on track. So we got our mocha shake, we got our coconut coffee, we got our spinach. We gotta wear extra small pajamas on Saturday, so we gotta have some good days on the 5-in-1 here, or those are not gonna look pretty. All right, we got our delicious fueling to start the day. I got a meeting with my lead teacher. We're gonna figure out how to do evaluations on Zoom, so that's exciting. I did a lot of work this weekend, so I feel pretty well planned out to get me to the Christmas break. That is exciting. So I guess I'm just gonna get in there and let's get some work done. I'll see you in a couple hours for fueling 2. All right, just about done with first period. I'm about to have this drizzled chocolate fudge crisp bar. Trying to figure out how to have my kids work on a lab and record the Zoom. I'm not sure how that's going to come out, but hopefully it comes out good. While they are finishing up their lab, I'm going to enjoy this chocolate bar. And I'll see you back here for fueling 3. Okay, 2 classes done, 1 to go. We got a quick lunch break in between here. I'm hungry. So I made the mashed potatoes into a waffle and I added a wedge of the Laughing Cow cheese. Being able to eat grilled cheese makes me super happy. So between the chocolate and the grilled cheese, I like it. All right. I got my 50 ounces of water in for the morning. So I'm hoping after I eat this grilled cheese, my brain will register that I'm completely full and I will stop being hungry. I'll teach my last class. Maybe I'll get out for a walk and I'll see you back here for fueling 4. All right, it is freezing here in Massachusetts and I'm gonna make this paleo minestrone soup. I usually make a bunch of this and throw a bunch in my freezer. So I had just finished up the last one that was in the freezer the other day. So we're going to make a batch of this today. So we're going to start by cutting up some celery, some carrots, and some onion. All right, to make my soup, we're just going to finely dice up the celery. They said to use the middle of the celery, 4 carrots, and an onion. So I'm gonna chop that up and stick that in a frying pan, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, we have the celery diced up, we have the carrots diced up, and we'll dice up this onion and throw it in the frying pan. All right, we have the onion, the carrot, and the celery in the pan. We're gonna wilt those down for 10 minutes. We just chopped up 2 little zucchinis. We'll add them at the end and let them just be in there with 2 minutes. Now we're gonna open up the can of tomatoes and make sure we have all the spices and stuff. All right, making sure we get all the ingredients. We got 2 containers of beef broth. We got 1.5 pounds of beef. We got red pepper flakes, but I usually just wave it over the recipe. I don't really use them. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, the big can of tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste, some garlic, and then cabbage to end with. And then they say put in kale, but I never put the kale in. The cabbage is plenty. All right, we're gonna cook up the veg and I'll see you for the next step. All right, the recipe says you can cook it all in one big pot, but I'm just not that cool. So I put the vegetables in the soup pot and now I'm gonna brown up the beef. And when the beef is brown, I'll add the garlic and the tomato paste, and then I'll move everything into the big pot and we'll finish everything into the big soup pot. So we're just gonna brown up this hamburger. All right, it says to add 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of red pepper flake, and 3 cloves of garlic. And then 3 tablespoons of tomato paste to this. So I'm going to do that now. All right, we have the beef browning. We put the tomato paste and the vegetables. We added the seasonings. So now we're going to put the beef in the big pot. And then we are going to add the giant can of tomatoes and the 2 things of beef broth, and we're going to let that simmer for 30 minutes. Okay, look at us. Our soup's coming along nicely. All right, I never can get myself in the cooking videos very well, but all right, we're going to take the beef. Oh, we killed Santa. We're going to put the seasoned beef in with the vegetables. Okay. We'll give that a stir. We're going to add 28 ounces of tomatoes into this. All right. And then we got beef flavored broth. It says 8 cups, which is 2 of these boxes, right? Yeah, 1 cup serving 4. I accidentally got this one unsalted, but I'm sure that's fine because probably 8 cups of salted broth, maybe a little too salty for us at this point. Right. That a stir. Look at us making soup. Okay, let's see. Put it on high till it boils and leave it there for 30 minutes. And then we'll cut up the cabbage and throw that in right at the end. All right, excellent. All right, we are gonna have these smoky barbecue crunchers for our 4th fueling today. And then while my soup simmers, I may go outside and brave the freezing cold, knowing that when I get back from my walk, I get to eat my hot, delicious soup. That's not a bad plan. All right, I'm gonna go watch a little TV, eat my crunchers, and think about going for a walk. All right, we just cut out about half the cabbage, and then we're gonna put it in the soup, cover the soup, and let it boil for about 10 more minutes. Yum. All right, well, that was a perfect plan. I went outside and I froze my patootie off on a little walk, and it is very nice to come home to my beef minestrone paleo soup. So I know some of you don't want to have carrots or onions, so put some chives in there and don't put carrots in it. That's fine. Maybe just put a little extra cabbage, put a little extra zucchini in there, whatever you like, whatever vegetables you like in there. Soup came out pretty good. I'm gonna warm up, enjoy this, and get ready for my coach calls tonight. All right. I'll see you for dessert. Oh, okay. It's been a good, productive day, and we are gonna end it with my favorite dessert lately, the brownie made into a peanut butter cup. So you get 2 peanut butter cups, and 1, which counts as 1 fueling, And the PB2, you get 2 tablespoons of PB2, which counts as 1 optional snack. So I just put 1/4 of a cup of decaffeinated coffee, mixed up the brownies, split the brownie into the 2 pans, then add the smallest amount of liquid possible to hydrate the peanut butter. That actually gives it the peanut butter like a peanut butter cup. Like the first time I made really soupy peanut butter. And that's not horrible, but it's not great. So the least amount of water makes my favorite peanut butter cup candy. So I'm going to enjoy this dessert. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and drop some comments down below. And I'll see you tomorrow.